Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara, and if you're new, welcome to the family. Today we have got an unboxing of Litjoy Crate, so without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. Alright, so as always on my channel, I will give you guys the first sneak peek, and there we go. This is the Mythical Gods box, which should have some Percy Jackson stuff in there. So let's start. There's some packing peanuts in here. I wonder if there's more breakable things this time, because usually most boxes just do the wiggly worms because they're easy to recycle. So I'll have to look into if you can recycle packing peanuts or not. Alright, so we have this first box here. These boxes are so tiny and cute. Oop, we've got a cup. Ooh, this is a Percy Jackson one. We have a Pegasus, is a water Pegasus, is that what it's called? There on the cup, that is so pretty. And then we got Percy Jackson right there writing on it over the ocean. I believe that is in the second book. We've got lots of breakable goodies I see this time. We've got a plate. Oh, it's to go with our little teacup. So we've got some more of these water Pegasus, I think that's what you call them, all around the plate with the trident, and you just set the cup in there and you've got a set. Now it looks like I have another plate. This plate is to replace the one that I didn't get. I don't remember what box it was. I'll link it up in the cards, which box this is from, but this is a elf plate, so it has elfish around there, so it was for Lord of the Rings, but I did not get one. And oh, I can finally tell what it says on the plate, because in the plate says in English, the cup says it's in elfish. So 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all into the darkness and blind them. So yeah, that's that little plate there. Now I think these are done quarterly, if I'm not mistaken. So this might be from the March's box, since this is the June box. Now I don't know, I'm just like, I don't drink a lot of tea, and it just seems like there's gonna be a lot of these, and I don't know where I would put them on my shelf. Now I have skipped July's box, and I believe I will be skipping August's box. I'm not sure I'm really like into Litjoy. I loved the idea of getting books in my subscription box, but a lot of the time the item part of it doesn't, I don't know what fandom it's from, and I'm really just a huge collector of Harry Potter stuff. So they are doing like another Harry Potter series of boxes that will be coming out quarterly. So you might want to get on that, because I'm super stoked for that. So I will continue getting Litjoy boxes, it just won't be their classical box. Then we have, it looks like Circe tape. What is this called? Like journal tape or whatever. I don't really journal, so, but that's really cool. And the reason I know this is because I actually got this book from the Book of the Month. I really like their subscription box. It's pretty much like Litjoy, except you just get the book and you pay a portion a month, and you get free shipping, and you don't always have to use your credits every month. But I also don't get that every month either, because I also have Audible. I have a lot of book related box subscriptions, and that's alright. I've been staring at this for a while. This is the Enchanted Book of Norse Mythology, Legends of the Valkyrie. Ooh, I really like that. if you didn't know, I am super into, like, Norse mythology. Like, into it. I have books on it. I'm planning on getting a tattoo of it. My favorite Viking TV show is Vikings. My second favorite is Last Kingdom. Ugh, I just love, and if I could go back in time, I don't even care if they didn't have electricity and all that stuff. I would go back and want to be a shield maiden. 100% want to be a shield maiden. I think that would be so cool, be so badass to be. And if you didn't know that their shield maidens are like, they were almost better than some other male warriors. That's like how great the shield maidens were, and it was just phenomenal. And like believing in Odin and Thor, I just feel like that would have been having such a purpose and having such a belief in such of these great gods, I think would just be amazing. But here is the cover of the book. And, oh, it's just a journal, though I wish it, and then looks like you have somebody here on the inside cover, but I wish it would have included, like, just like a little pamphlet of different, like, gods or legends, just like a little brief little snippet in there than a journal. But I really do like it. This just might go on my shelves because this is just beautiful. So this is one of the things that I will keep, and then I do love in the box. So it's just the little things that it's like, oh my gosh, that touches my soul. And it goes with my collection of the things I do get. And that's where I'm like, why quit getting the box? Because you never know when you'll get things like this in there and it'll just touch your soul. I don't know. I'm being a little ridiculous. Then this looks like a wooden cutting board, which is actually very useful. And this is from a Hercules, and it is really pretty. I love the Greek chorus ladies, the ones that like are dancing throughout the whole movie. That's like one of my favorite parts of Hercules. I wish they could move and dance. If we were in the magical world, we would be able to, this photograph would move and dance, and it would be so freaking amazing, wouldn't it? Harry Potter lovers out there, wouldn't that just be fantastic? Alright, it looks like we've got some chapstick. It says, Goddess of Dreams, Citrus. Right on there, that is, get that. So I like this idea, but I really hate citrus. Like, I'll drink lemonade, and that's all great, and I love pineapple juice and coconut rum, but I really just don't like orange, and the only orange juice I drink is Sunny D, and I don't find the smell very appealing. I just don't find the taste of orange juice, like regular orange juice, very appealing. So for me, I prefer berries when it comes to other flavorings other than like natural like shea butter or I don't know, coconut, honey, those types of things. Those are like what I'm more drawn to when it comes to putting things on my lips and sniffing it and stuff. That's just my personal opinion. So that will probably just go in the garage sale because who's gonna be online and just buy this? So I'll probably put like 25 cents on unopened chapstick. It's really a cute idea. It's just not my cup of tea. Alright, so we've got the book, and we've got this bright orange book protector, and I really do like these. I'm probably gonna have quite a bit of them, but they're great. I think they would be great for traveling, and when you have like lots of books that you want to take on vacation with you, I think these are such worth it to like keep. Like anytime, even if you're going on a weekend, little getaway, boom, you're going to grandma's house, boom, you've got a book sleeve or an organizer for any other thing in your suitcase. Your hairbrushes, your combs, you know, all that stuff can go in one of these little book sleeve things. And I think that's just such a great idea, and the little drawstring, and I don't know why. That's also what I'm always looking forward to in these. I think I have 3 of these now. Maybe 4? No, March, April, May, June. Only 3 because one came in an actual book sleeve. so that's meant for books, so it doesn't have the drawstring. But here is our book, and it is Sisters of the Sword and Song. This is a really pretty cover. So the inside of it says, after 8 long years, I don't know how to pronounce that, will finally reunite with her older sister, don't know how to pronounce that. While Eva has been tending to their family's olive grove, Hal has been serving the evil queen's army. But when Hal appears a day early, drenched and exhausted, Eva knows something is terribly wrong. Hal is on the run, is being hunted by her commander and charged with a terrible crime. Though Hal's life is spared during her trial, the punishment is heavy. 5 years of working in a quarry and five years in imprisonment, 5 years of serving the house that she wronged. Suspicious of the commander and of Hal's silence on her crime, Eva volunteers to serve his house in Hal's stead. If there is a way to absolve her sister, she'll find it there. And as Hal begins her sentence, she quickly learns that there are fates worse than death. So with Litjoy Crate, they always have beautiful artwork on the inside book jacket, which I think you can flip around. But there's the two sisters with, it looks like, some wolves, magic wolves, but that is beautifully done right there. Then, as always with Litjoy Crate, you have the signature from the author right in the inside. And then you also have a beautiful print, which is, I believe, is always the same print that the author's note or letter to the reader of Litjoy Crate is. And there's just some, like, different parts in the book that have these beautiful, like, inlays of, like, breaking up the book so you know what part of the book you're in, and I think that's really cool and really pretty. And this book does sound really interesting. It sounds, like, right up my alley. Then we have, looks like, 3 more items. Ooh, so we have, we've got our trading cards for the month. And this looks like, what's his name from the Hunger Games? That has the trident. And then this looks like, this is Gale, because he's carrying a gun. Though I don't know why Hunger Games fits in with a mythical box, but at least I know who these 2 people are. I just can't think of his name. But he sacrifices himself at the end for Katniss. So there's Gale and what's his face. But I know he's like from a different Hunger Games, so you see him in the 2nd book and the 3rd book. Then we have the print again with the author's note here on the back, and I always stick this as a bookmark for my book. I think that's a really good idea, because then I can have like a bookmark for every book ever, because you get so many collections of bookmarks, and then if you have a big library, you can just put each bookmark in a single book, and then you'll never run out of bookmarks because that bookmark stays with the book. Or at least that's my idea. Then this is the Romantics collection little introduction. This is really pretty. This is for Pride and Prejudice. It has this beautiful gold foiling on it. Like, look at how it shimmers in the light. And here on the back just gives you the information about this box. This is a separate collection. This is the Classics box, which is separate from your young adult box. So yeah, that is what is in the box. Let's quickly go over the pamphlet. So we've got the 2 sisters on the front. We have the artist Esther, who designed the book jacket. Then we have Christy Carter, who did the print that is inside the book and what the author's note is printed on. Then there is a little bit of information about the author and the Sisters of Sword and Song. The Litjoy edition of Sisters and Song talks about what is in the box. So we've got Percy Jackson mini teacup. Teacup set is dishwasher and microwave safe, made out of porcelain. We have the Circe inspired washi tape, which again is for journaling that I really don't do. Strange of the Dreamer inspired goddess of dreams chapstick. Hercules cutting board, which I find I really like that is a usable item, like especially for your kitchen. When I am finally in my own place, I will not have to stock up my kitchen. I have so much stuff from college apartments, and the things that I get in these boxes, like I've got wooden spoons, I have a pewter crushing thing where I can crush up all my herbs in. I've gotten so many things from a lot of boxes that, well, I don't need to fill up my kitchen. Then we have the Hunger Games trading cards. Finnick and Gale are portrayed in these two trading cards right in here. Then we have the Legend of the Valkyrie Notebook. Then we have June's potential add-ons, which I didn't do. And then July, which should be shipping out here in the next couple of weeks, is As You Wish, and the photo challenge for June of this box. And that is everything in this box. Now it's time to go over my favorites. So what I really loved, I'm like obsessed with this notebook. It is so gorgeous. I think that is my favorite along with the book. That sounds so fascinating. And then I think in my second place is going to be trading cards and the cutting board. Then I think it would be the chapstick tape and little teacup in my last place, just because I don't really use journaling tape, and the flavor is just not my cup of tea. And I just like, I don't know, like even when I drink tea, this is just so tiny. Like I drink a full cup of tea in a mug, like an actual coffee, like a coffee mug. But I really do appreciate that when they didn't have these ready to go, they still shipped out the box, and then you got these replaced and put into a new box. So that was nice. That was exciting. That is the end of Litjoy Crate this month. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you enjoy getting book subscription boxes themed with all sorts of stuff, or do you just like the books? Or what is your thought? Do you like to just stick to one fandom? Let me know everything down below. And without further ado, that is it. So if you want to see more of my face around YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.